Yeah, I heard it was somebody's birthday.
Tomorrow will come and the sun will shine.
Everything's gonna be alright. Cry before I even call you. It's Sunday. Last day for a fun day. It's not even 4 o'clock. The 15th of May, 2022. I love you. I'm gonna try to call you guys. And then, no matter what happens, you pick up, you don't pick up. I got a video to make. And I'm gonna start it today. A lot of shit going on. Just trying to... One of the lyrics in that song, and that's stick figure, the weight of sound.
Tomorrow will come and the sun will shine.
Just remember, tomorrow's gonna come, and the sun will shine. With or without us, right? Dude, trying to call you. I got my SpaceX shirt on, can you see? Check it out. We're calling you. It's got anyhow the Falcon 9 on it because I've been spacewalking all day. Hope you pick up. It'd be awesome to talk to you. I mean, I didn't talk to you on my birthday. Today is the 15th. My birthday was 10 days ago. I've been 46 for 10 days. Haven't spoke to my sons. Sucks. I tell myself every day, tomorrow will come and the sun will shine. I'm gonna make a video for you boys. Watch it now or watch it when I'm fucking 46, but I'm gonna make a video for you. I love the hell out of the two of you. I think it's ridiculous you don't talk to your dad, and I know it's not your fault. Barb, I think what you're doing to our boys is ridiculous. Let me show you a little bit. 1, 2. Am I coming through? It's 9:46, Thursday, May 5th. Right? It's May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. I didn't know what May 5th was. Well, I knew what May 5th was. I didn't know May 5th was known as Cinco de Mayo until I moved to California. I was 16 years old in high school, and somebody's like, "Today's your birthday?" And I'm like, "Yep." And they were all, "Today is Cinco de Mayo." And that's how I was introduced. I realized, I was told what it was about. Boys, I was really hoping to speak to you again. It's 9:47 p.m. in the evening, of course. I spoke to Ari Cat. Thank you, Ari Cat, for keeping me company. I'm sorry my finger doesn't work to type what I needed to play the game. That really sucks. It's frustrating to me. But it's May 5th, 2022, and the economy, you can't put pennies away in a piggy bank anymore and expect those pennies to be worth something in the future. You boys are living in a really exciting time. You truly are living in a time to where I feel you're being pulled back in a slingshot right now. And it's either you can hold on to the rock that's getting ready to be let go, or you can just get shot out and go, and wherever you land is where you land. Grab onto that rock and take the ride is my point. And I'm putting smiles on people's faces all day long. Except for mine. That's a lie though, because Suzanne, Susie, Ari, and Ari Cat, I'm gonna call you, you know what I'm talking, you know who I'm talking to. The two of you have put smiles on my face. The fact it's my birthday and I haven't spoke to you boys, I'm trying not to cry. My grandpa Dave, Pam, may the 4th be with you. I hope. Did you say happy birthday to Grandma Pam? Yesterday was her birthday. Because I feel that your mom's doing a damn good job of you slowly trying to forget your dad and his family. That's a whole nother subject. And to my cousin Jeremy, oh man. My first happy birthday that I read today was you on Facebook. So thank you. And, man, you and I have a lot of catching up to do as well. I'm proud of you being my little cousin, achieving what you have achieved. I mean, that's amazing. And I could talk to you forever about that shit. Especially you carrying the title that you do and me being in the position I'm in. My finger wouldn't even work tonight. Maybe your mom's right in doing what she's doing, huh? Maybe you feel she's right. As an adult, if you should see this, are you gonna feel it's right that your dad's 46th birthday and your mom couldn't even put me on the phone. Even if it was a forceful happy birthday. And Ben, I know you don't want to be on the phone. Bradley. There's a documentary on Netflix that I watched the other night about Elon Musk and SpaceX, you know. I would hope that you boys know what SpaceX is at this point in time in the game. I really do. There's so much that we're not able to talk to each other about. It's hard for me to breathe sometimes. Get that MS hug. The MS hug going on. This is an emotional video for me. Today is May 5th, 2022. And I love you. And your Aunt Kat and your Uncle Mike are headed out to California. They should be there already. Because Mike's youngest sister is getting married and her bridal shower is happening. Life goes by in a blink of the eye, boys. And before you know it, you can't even type a cell phone to play a game with a little girl that just wants to be loved by somebody. I wasn't there to play games with you guys. And Ben, I'll never forget you giving that Xbox 360 to you on your 5th birthday. How your eyes lit up in disbelief. You couldn't believe it had to connect and everything. I wish I could go back to Bradley being born, knowing what I know now. Because Bradley, you were born the year Bitcoin came out in 2011. And I'll never forget pushing you in a stroller on Huntington Beach and people driving Ferraris around with the Bitcoin signs on the side. And I had a chance to buy Bitcoin back then. You were probably 1.5 years old. I thought it was a scam. And I came from the technology business. I came from the financial sector of the technology business. And that's what made me believe it was a scam. And if you look now, 11 years later, you're just now starting to see I would call it a commercial front move through and want to get into cryptocurrency, but they're waiting on regulation. It's happening quick. And I've been wanting to have this conversation with you boys for so long, but I've been wanting to do it privately, father to son. And I don't understand why it can't happen. Ben, you're gonna be 15 soon. I mean, I remember turning 45 last year, being in California, wanting you guys to come stay in this big hotel with 2 bedrooms, a living room that I got for granted
Finnick and Lucas were there, but really, do you guys hated those guys that much? It doesn't matter nowadays. It doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is, I was in California last year, and I was told you had to go to JoJo's birthday, and by the time I made it to see you guys, apparently I didn't get there fast enough, and it's just the communication is so crappy. The stress comes on me, and I get to a position to where it's like, you know what? Wash my hands of that shit, because that's the way you want it, Barb, and it doesn't have to be that way. Just like you're gonna 15 years old, Ben, and you have a cell phone. How many of your friends, I know you don't have a lot, and I'm not meaning that in a bad way, that's good, because you don't need a lot in life. You just need some good people to surround yourself with that are going to help you grab onto that rock, right? Why can't you? There's got to be moms and dads of friends of yours that split up. Do they hate one parent always and love the other parent? Or are they allowed to talk to both parents? Because I feel if you lived with me, right, and you had your own cell phone, you would definitely have your mom's cell phone number plugged in there. I would make sure of it, number one, being your daddy. I just don't get. I don't get it. I don't get it, Barb. Why? I tried to create a series a couple years ago called Why. Oh my god, that would have taken me. I would have had something daily for that. Life is good. Life is good. And I feel comfortable in where life is going. I had an epiphany a couple times in my life, but I had an epiphany recently, and it was very similar to the one I had on the 22 freeway, driving out of Orange, leaving Bergen, Brunswick back in the day, realizing I wasn't going to be a cop. Thank God. Thank you, God. He was looking after me back then. And he said, you might have it in your heart to want to be that, but it's not your time, son. And because of my eyesight and hindsight being 2020, I would say because of the multiple sclerosis. It's hard to say that shit with a straight face. Because, not to dovetail to lose where I was going, but multiple sclerosis has stripped so much. And that's the thing. Has it really stripped that much for me? And when I focus on the gifts it has given me, I'm thankful. Because I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying sorry. Has it really stripped that much? Because it's forced me to be thankful for a lot. It just makes it that much harder not talking to my sons. Especially on my birthday. I dovetailed off of that. I don't understand. I got tears over my desk. That shit would cause me to slide and bust my face. I forgot where I was going. I think it's nonsense that you can't call your dad on a regular basis. I think it's nonsense. Your dad doesn't have a cell phone number for you to shoot you a text message in the morning saying, you know what, you live in a great time, son. Make the most of it today, knowing that tomorrow you're going to be a little older, a little wiser, and that you're going to be closer to your destination for right now, because the actual venture of getting to your destination, that's called life. And that's life, and that's where you learn how to act when you get to that destination. It's kind of what I have picked up on things. And the sad thing is it's 2022, and I love you, and you can't even talk to your dad. There is a guy out there, his name is Michael Saylor, and he talks about having laser focus, being laser focused, and I do, I am staying laser focused because physically my body has been stripped from me, and my brain still works at the moment. I might cry, and Barb, you might want to believe that, oh my god, mentally your dad's broke down. No, I haven't. I know you hope that happens to me. Makes me sad because I brought up Grandma Pam, and her father, which has been like a grandfather to me since the day I met him and the day he met me. He's got a great mind. That guy is very smart. He's been through a lot in life, and he is suffering from dementia really badly right now. From what I understand, I don't want to talk to him on the phone just to confuse the situation, because at this point, Grandma Pam told me that she put a picture of her mother, great grandma Georgia, to you guys. Her name was Georgia as well as your grandmother, my mama. Oh, she's been in my life talking about her, my mama, your grandmother. But Grandma Pam has told me that she put a picture of Georgia up, and Dave doesn't even recognize her. Doesn't even recognize his own wife that he was in love with. Makes me sad. I hope you get to go join her soon, Grandma Dave. And I love you, I thank you. I thank you for reaching out to me when you did about 5 months ago. You called me out of the blue just to talk to me. May 5th, 2022. It's my birthday. And it's now 10:07 p.m. Damn, I guess I'm crying. I know the audio is gonna sound like shit through here. Well, just because I'm snot-nosed and crying, and I thought about I am, when I have a moment, going to change another MS Monday to Dad Has MS. I'm going to change the name of that channel to Dad Has MS, because I have MS. Oh man, I have MS. David Smith liked a couple things I put on my Facebook page. Thank you. Del Schwartz, uh, Ted Young, Quentin Sharp. There's quite a few people. Uh, Jackie. Who else? My cousin Jeremy, like I said, you were the first one that read. Of course, my girlfriend and little Ari cat. Thank you, Susie, for being in my life. And for the record, I feel, if I don't know, I hope I do something with this video with little Ari cat. But for the record, Suzanne and I started dating. We pinpointed October 21st, 2021. But I really didn't meet Ari till a couple months after that. Because Susie, she's Mama Bear, and she doesn't mess around. So, she wanted to get to know me and make sure that I was somebody that she was going to want to be in the picture. And thank God I was, because meeting her and then little Ari cat, it just makes me cry more because I miss you boys. Barb, why are you so scared of them being happy on the other? Why wouldn't you want that? Why wouldn't you want them to have a happy home over here and a happy home with... I don't understand. Do you not provide a happy home? I don't know. I mean, why wouldn't you think I would want to give them the same? Things are changing. I'm holding on to the rock, boys. I'm holding on to the rock. Bradley, back in 2011, I thought it was a scam, but you know what? Bitcoin is still around. It's 2022, and I love you, and Bitcoin is still around. And not only is there Bitcoin, you have Ethereum and everything underneath them. HODL, hold on for dear life, huddle. Hold on to those Fortnite cards. And the way you decided to do it, hey, that's perfect. If you don't want to rip them all open and look for individual cards that are killer, keep them in the sleeves, keep them in the box, because you can, and keep that packaging on there, that Panini packaging, because that's what people are going to look for in the future when they buy that from you. I paid about $40 a box for those. So don't sell them if you sell them within the 12 months, I wouldn't sell them for anything less than $60. I mean, that's to friends and family, $60. In the future, it's only going to be more and more rare to get those. I wouldn't even sell them. I would hold on to those for a good 5 years. And geez, by that time they'll be worth a lot of money. You just pull them out of the box somewhere. You put the box in a box and you pull it out and you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot I had these. Well, your dad spent $40 on. Hopefully in 5 years they'll be worth a few $100s, That's what I mean about a hedge against inflation. The US dollar isn't what it was when I was a kid. And it was falling apart back then. But we didn't know about it like we know about it now. And I'm not going to hide it from you boys. I'm not going to tell you boys that saving your money on that is going to just tucking it away and earning 0.5% at a bank. That's stupid. It really is. And we're getting poorer and poorer living like that. There's so much to talk to you boys about. I believe in your future. I believe that you're going to be successful in the future that we're seeing unfold in front of us right now. I really do. I'm trying to set us up the best. You boys and little Ari Cat. And I'm not gonna lie, I hope Finnick and Lucas are in the background somewhere. And this is something that they're getting. Because the future is all going to be digital. NFTs, smart contracts, the whole Web3 is the future. And back when I was in high school, there was something that really got the attention of a lot of people, and that was called the internet, right? The internet came out when I was in high school, so to speak. Excuse me. I got some tea here. I let it get cold on me. Guess what? I love you. Whatever. I'll drink it. Because I love you. It's 2022. When I was in high school, the internet was starting to come out. It'd been out years before, but it was starting to get really commercialized when I was in high school. I remember, I don't know, senior, junior year in high school, the movie You've Got Mail comes out. AOL had been out for a little bit, but this movie really just shot AOL to the moon. It had Tom Hanks and Meg Ryan, and You've Got Mail. That came out when I was in high school, and that really shot the internet off. Everybody had an AOL account after that movie. If you didn't have one before already, we had one before, and that's what took us to the movies. It's just the internet was happening, and you heard of certain companies that have gone away, that were trying to make a footprint in Web 1, we're going to call it. They've gone away, but certain companies have stayed. Certain companies like your Apples and your Googles and Amazon and the Web 2 kind of came into the picture. Web 1, oh man, I remember your grandfather, my dad. Back when I was in high school, we had dial-up internet. That's something that you guys will never know about, is dial-up internet. We had the modem, and you had a dial-up, and I remember when 56K came out, I think we had a 14.8 modem when it first happened, the internet? It was crazy slow. And then the 56K, oh my god, still dial up, and then DSL, and then, DSL was the shit when it came out, but it's so slow now if you think about it. Things progressed. It took years for things to progress. It's gonna take years. We are so ahead of the curve. Like I have said, there is so much to talk about. I mean, I doubt that you're going to see a lot of this because I'm going to edit a lot of it out. I'm going to edit a lot of this out. I mean, come on. Today is May 5th, man. It's May 5th. It's 10:19. And for the record, I mean, let's do this. So it's 10:20, 5, 20, 22. And I love you. I love you. So, yeah, I'm leaving this video for you guys. And, I miss you. Miss you. God, how many times have I said it? There are so many things to talk about. the whole internet transition and how I went through it and your mama went through it, and the internet really allowed people, it gave people another direction to live their lives. Through that, you had things like, MySpace came out. I never had a MySpace account. I thought it was dumb when it came out, right? But it was a big thing. And then Facebook came out. I didn't have Facebook for years. It's Meta now, right? It's Meta is what they call Facebook. I didn't have Facebook for years. When I moved out here to Arizona, that's when I first... Because I wanted to keep in touch with family. That's how it started. And now, since Suzanne and I have been talking, I don't even look at Facebook hardly. Which is kind of sad because I got a bunch of birthday wishes today on Facebook. First, me and my cousin Jeremy. Hopefully we'll get together sometime and talk about the future and hold on to the rock, to the moon. That's what I would like to do, cuz all of my cousins out there. Oh, jeez. What else? I mean, boys... It's my birthday and I miss you. And there's so much to talk about. How many times have I said that? Maybe I'll put a counter up if I do edit this. I want to talk to you about what I'm doing being your father for the future. Because it is something I think that it has taken me a long time to get to this point. And to understand what I understand, which I don't know at all. I do not know at all, but I want to help catapult you guys into the future by letting you know what I do know, because I'm your dad. And I guess you'll find out by Facebook, maybe, or YouTube, YouTube, if I'm lucky enough to do something with this and get it up for you guys. I hope I am. I feel I'm going to be, because I see a bright, bright future for all of us. And it really sucks that we have to go through this now. I think maybe what it's going to do is prepare us for the future, in the sense that we appreciate it when we do have it together. That's the way I'm going to think about it and hope for. I have lost a lot physically. I can't go hiking anymore. I can't even fish with you guys. Poor Ariana. I hope you get a chance to fish with me watching, because I don't want to be up in the sky somewhere looking down at you, Ben, and Bradley. I would like to see the three of you guys go fishing together. And I would like to have a boat soon for you guys to be able to do that. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. Gosh, that would be awesome. I'm going to aim for that. A lot has happened since I met Suzanne and Larika. It really has. A lot has. And I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the things that are happening in my life. I'm thankful for having laser focus right now. And I think it's a real bummer being your dad. You can't see the laser focus your father has. And just how strong I am. And every challenge I deal with on a daily basis. Having this MS. Dad has MS. I do. And it's not going to get the best of me. But I can tell you this. It has taken quite a bit for me, boys. Including you, I guess. Including you, because, again, it's May 5th. And it's 10:25 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. And I haven't heard from you. I don't think I'm going to. I don't understand why your daddy doesn't have your cell phone. Talk to your buddies. Are all their moms and dads together? If not, do they have each? I mean, what's up with the cell phone, man? Why do I have to beg and plead? Like, what's going on? Boys, I love you. It's getting late. I love you. Happy birthday to me. Love you.
Tomorrow will come and the sun will shine.